Now, if you didn't know, it is nearly Christmas, and maybe you're off out doing a little bit of early Christmas shopping.
Yeah, you might have noticed Sally's already been doing hers. Yeah, a diamond necklace, bracelet, maybe on your shopping list. Maybe not. My budget certainly doesn't allow. But our next guest knows a thing or two about the diamond trade.
He was born in India to a family of diamond traders, raised in Antwerp and educated in the United States.
He then set up his first diamond company in 1999, but it was in 2010 that things, well, really took off as Nirav Modi created his luxury diamond jewellery brand that bears his name.
He now has shops in India, Hong Kong, New York, China and Old Bond Street right here in the centre of London, and there are expansion plans to have as many as 100 dedicated shops by 2025 by opening up to 10 new ones every single year. It would seem business is booming.
Yeah, well, pleased to say Nirav is with us in the studio. Good morning, nice to see you. Let's just start first of all with those expansion plans, because pretty ambitious expansion plans, 100 stores by what, 2025, at a time when you might say the world economy is feeling a little bit uncertain, but you've shrugged off that uncertainty.
Women always buy diamonds, they love diamond jewellery, and men buy for women, so I think it's recession-proof.
We talk about the top end of the market always being recession-proof, that if people have got money, they've got it and they'll still go out and spend it. But do you ever sit up at night thinking, you know, really, 100 stores by 2025, is that a big gamble? We talked about you taking risk, but it is a risk.
Absolutely. I mean, I always will have sleepless nights, but we will move forward.
Now let's have a look at this bracelet I'm wearing, which you've just put on my arm. This is worth some $60,000.
$60,000.
$60,000. Mm-hmm. It does weigh a lot, I have to say. I think it looks particularly good on my arm, I have to say.
Absolutely.
But this is the thing. This is super luxury, isn't it? It's high-end luxury, which is why you say you are recession-proof. But something has also shifted, because the price of diamonds seems to just go up and up and up, unlike gold, which is quite volatile. And in India as well, we're seeing a real demand for diamonds as well, more so in recent years.
So very much. I mean, what you're seeing is a shift from traditional gold buying jewelry into diamond buying. So India and China, over the past 15 years, there's a lot more diamond jewelry consumption. It's a lot more wearable than gold.
Why is that? I mean, what's driven that? As you say, it's more wearable than gold, but in India, it's all about the gold, isn't it? It's all about showing off what you have, the ostentatiousness of it.
I think that was maybe 15 years ago. Today, there's a lot more discreet beauty, which women want.
What makes you a success in the diamond business? Because it strikes me, looking at a diamond, it's a diamond. You don't do a huge amount with it, apart from put it on nice bracelets. But ultimately, the product is the same. But the product is the same. It's a diamond. What defines a successful firm?
So I think I'm a third-generation diamantaire. My grandfather started 100 years ago. My father continues to be a diamantaire today. So grew up in diamonds. So we have a special way of cutting our diamonds where they shine more than most other diamonds.
I mean, I must admit, I've looked at some of the jewellery on your website. It is absolutely stunning, and it's not in-your-face bling either. But one of the necklaces you were telling me, the most expensive item you sold is worth $10 million. Yes. A necklace that was sold to a customer in China, and that took 2 years to make, handmade.
Every single jewel, whether it's 10 million or 10,000, it's handmade. That particular necklace took 2 years because just a collection of those flawless diamonds and then putting them together.
But how clean is the industry? Because there's always the fear about where the diamonds come from and what these diamonds are funding.
In the past 15 years, there's been a transition. So anything which is outside of the Kimberley process doesn't come into the market.
For a man who offers very expensive things to people, just correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I'm told you only buy clothes once every 5 years. So you buy your 50 shirts to last you for the next 5 years, suits every few years. You're not a big shopper, and yet you're expecting your customers to be. Is that true?
This is luxury fashion, which is trendy. Jewelry, it's eternal.
So
well, this is eternal on my arm, I feel.
No. Can I just be clear? Can I see you hand this back? please.
I suppose we better. We're on the BBC.
Yeah, so that's
So
got
I
to go
better
right.
hand it back. Nirav, it's beautiful. Oh, I can't get it off. I can't get it off. There you go. Handing
Like
it back.
story.
It's official.
There we
We've
go.
done it on
It's
the TV. Thanks for coming in.
Really
It's
nice
good
to
to have you on the
Thank
programme.
you very much.
That felt so good.
While Sally recovers, we're going to look through the business pages a little in a moment, but here's how you can get in touch.